which one is it? It's this one. Okay. Good afternoon, good hello, good whatever, good yo, what's up? Ah, your host, Falu. You know what we should do? Let's do this. Let's roll the intro, shall we? Right before we start here. Is that cool with you? Can I do that? Can I roll the intro? Yeah, let's see if I can find the damn intro. Should I not be able to find the intro? Will you be mad at me? I'm just wondering. Because sometimes things happen. This is one of those things, one of those times. As I try here to somehow manage to get everything back on track. If it isn't apparent by my my tone of voice, I am tired. I'm tired, and I think it might soon be time to start to delegate some of these responsibilities and grow the space. So yeah, right now we're just gonna push right through. It is Truthful Tuesdays, and we do have a truthful story. What should we call these things? What should we call them? Truthful nugget, truthful experience, truthful. What would you think we should call them? Leave that in the comment section. But for now, we are live today, Tuesday, and I do have a story to share with you here today. This person was so gracious enough to leave. I don't know if it is gracious or guilty. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure this thing is symmetrical for some reason. But anyway, I'm trying to make sure. Okay, here I am repeating exactly what I just said. My brain literally froze and said the thing that I just said as the next thing I was gonna say. Just imagine that when your own mind is like attacking you. Ah, damn! I was really hoping it was gonna do the Zoom thing. It isn't doing it today. Goddamn! But all right, we'll deal with this. Like, does it do it when I get closer? Where is the zooming thing gone to? Come on, that was the coolest part of all of this. Zoom. Ah, damn. Never mind. Yeah. Today, the person who wrote in was so gracious to leave their name and all those details. They left them in, but I'm gonna do you a favor and cut it out, okay? So that it is your truth to tell. You're not gonna give me the responsibility to tell your truth for you. This is just a space for you to get it off your chest and hopefully get some experience of what it feels like to just get that frog that's in your throat out. So yeah, I'm not gonna tell your truth for you. You're gonna have to tell it. You're just sharing it. So think of it as a practice run, right? Think of it as a practice run. Like, how bad could it be if I said this thing that I've been meaning to say? So that's what this is. Let me just jump right into it. I need to stop saying gonna so much. I really do need to stop saying gonna so much. All right. So I am going to, as I corrected myself there, I'm going to jump right into it. This one is from Anonymous, as always. This person is anonymous. I just want to put, I would like to place these two, what should I call them? These two screens side by side so that I can read and, not read and write, just to read the submission while also being able to manage the stream here. All right, jumping right into it, making sure that sound is still rolling. Cool, you guys can still hear me. It says, "Hi, Truthful Tuesday team. My name is..." I'm reaching out today because I'm struggling. Let me turn to this camera. Yeah, better. I am reaching out today because I'm struggling with a secret that has shaped my life in ways I never expected. I'm at a crossroads on how to proceed. It says, I'm reaching out today because I'm struggling with a secret that has shaped my life in a way I never expected, and I'm at a crossroads on how to proceed. Great. Crossroads are good. They usually are the places where people are made. In the, or at, do we say at the crossroads? In the crossroads? Never. You're not in a crossroad, you're at a crossroad. So at the crossroads is where people usually are made. I desperately need some advice and perhaps a bit of courage from your community. Yeah, don't know about the advice so much because, yeah, but I am going to give my point of view here. It says, decade, so tired. My speech is always the first thing to go, but here we are. Over a decade ago, at the start of my career, I was involved in a project that turned out to be a major success. Sounds good. It was innovative and received accolades within our industry, catapulting my career to heights I had never imagined. However, the truth is, the groundbreaking idea behind the project wasn't mine. Okay, wasn't your idea. Okay, oh, yeah, cool. However, the groundbreaking idea behind the project wasn't mine. It was they put names in here, so I'm gonna give you the space to like tell your own truth by not sharing the names that are on here. But just for a clue, it starts with a. I'm not sharing that either. Okay, so this person was working on something, I'm sure, with someone else, and the thing that they were working on was pretty successful, and yeah, but it turns out it wasn't their idea. Let's see where this goes. Wasn't mine. It was my colleague and dear friend at the time. Due to a mix-up in our internal communications, I was credited for the entire project during a company presentation. Okay. I was young, overwhelmed by the sudden spotlight, and I froze. I didn't correct the mistake then, then as in like then. Sorry, I read it then as in like. Doo-doo. I didn't correct the mistake then, and as time passed, it became increasingly difficult to set the record straight. So, he's credited solely for having come up with this great idea that he didn't come up with, or at least he didn't come up with alone, and yeah, struggling to tell the truth about it. I don't know if that's the best way to frame it, but yeah, due to a mix-up internal communications, I was credited for the entire project during a company presentation. I was young, overwhelmed by the sudden spotlight, and I froze. I didn't correct the mistake then, and as time passed, it became increasingly difficult to set the record straight. Now, this is the name of the person who actually came up with this idea. Starts the sentence off with them. Unaware of the mix-up, moved to another city and shifted out of the industry that they're in, and then shifted out of the industry entirely shortly after the project concluded. I could imagine the person like came up with this great idea and they're not being credited for it, or maybe they somehow thought they didn't succeed, I don't know. And now they're so disappointed that they completely stopped doing the work that I'm sure at this time in their life they love so much. But yeah, there they are. They left. With each subsequent career milestone, the weight of this unearned acclaim grew heavier. I've lived in constant fear that someone would discover the truth. I've lived in constant fear that someone would discover the truth, not discover the truth, not that one. Someone would discover the truth. This secret, this secret has not only kept me from pursuing further opportunities, but has also strained my ability to form genuine connections with others, fearing that they might one day learn the truth about me. Yeah. I've, 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 I've come to realize that, like, in situations where um, you have a frog in your throat, it really is harder to connect with people because of the constant feelings of what's this thing called? What's the name of this thing? Of imposter syndrome. The constant feeling of imposter syndrome will keep you definitely away from forming deep and true bonds with other people because you're afraid of being found out and you know people getting to know that you're not exactly who you present to be. That can be quite a tough thing to live through. Sometimes it's not even that you're presenting. Sometimes it's just you are not even aware of who you are and scared to form genuine bonds with other people because you know you feel like they will find you out. So you build personas all the time. This secret has not only kept me from pursuing further opportunities, but has also strained my ability to form genuine connections with others, fearing that they might one day learn the truth about me. I'm now at a point where I no longer want to carry this burden. I want to come clean to James or to the person today. Ooh-wee. Almost spelled that one. I want to come clean today and to those who admired and rewarded the work under the false belief of my sole authorship. Okay? However, I am terrified of the repercussions. Terrified of the repercussions. Oh my God. Of course, yeah, it is quite a hard thing to do. And if you haven't been in the situation, it might be easy to be like, oh, just tell the truth, and it shall set you free. And you know, all those, yeah, it's hard. It's not as easy as that. It takes a brave person to tell the truth, really. I worry about losing my professional standing and the trust of my peers and mentors. Why are you laughing? I'm reading here. The heck? I am worried about losing the respect. It says trust. I'm losing my professional standing and the trust of my peers and mentors. More importantly, I am deeply concerned about reopening old wounds and disrupting T's life with this revelation after so much time. Yeah, rip that band-aid off. Rip it off. Okay, sorry. I am truly sorry for not speaking. I don't think I and the people watching are the people to be apologizing to, but I likely reading this, you're probably just expressing the sentiment. So yeah, I'm truly sorry for not speaking up sooner, for the pain and confusion this might have caused. I am hopeful that sharing this with you and listeners will help you, and your listeners will help me find a path towards resolution and redemption. We as okay, let me carry on reading. Redemption. How do I make this right? Not just for my peace of mind, but for thee and everyone else affected by my silence. Thank you for providing a space where I can voice this confession. I look forward to any guidance you can offer. Sincerely, Dee. All right. Disclaimer, these are just my opinions. This does not constitute in any way as professional advice. This is just an opinion here. So take it or leave it. So yeah, I don't know. I guess like I just said just now, it's really just not as simple as the truth shall set you free. In as much as it shall, it will, it likely is to give you peace of mind, but it is likely to also dismantle absolutely everything you have built. So at the end of the day, it comes down to, okay, is it more important for you to live a genuine and morally upright life, or is it more important for you to live the life that you have at all? Are you okay with completely starting over and everything crumbling down to the ground and you rebuilding from the ground level again? Which I might add is should be an exciting journey. I believe it should be an exciting journey to do that. But again, that is truly just up to you, right? 100% up to you. So yeah, I I myself in my time have faced times in which it was tell the truth, lose absolutely everything in that situation, or hold on to the truth and preserve the sense of normalcy that has been created by the lie. And I won't tell you here for some reason that every single time I chose, let me get to the closer one so that you can see my real face. That I chose the right thing and I told the truth every single time. I can't hear rubber stamp that statement because it wouldn't be the truth. So I am not I'm not on any sort of moral high ground to be able to tell you, hey, tell the truth now, because I don't really know how much you're going to lose and how much that matters to you. But I can guarantee you that the peace of mind and the ability to sleep peacefully at night every single day is worth more than every piece of wealth in this world combined. That peace of mind of waking up tomorrow morning and not feeling like someone is chasing after you is just everything. Everything, I tell you. So it is, are you willing to exchange the life that you're living right now for peace of mind? Or is the life that you're living right now worth your peace of mind? So at the end of the day, it's going to come down to what do you value? And when you make that decision, I guess that's when you will know whether or not you're going to tell or not. And it is easy to take the moral high ground and say, tell the truth all the time. But let's have you remember the last time, which is probably very recent. This is now not who wrote in, but whoever could be sitting there and be saying, you should tell the truth all the time. Let's take some time to reflect on yourself. Do you tell the truth all the time? And do you tell the truth when it's beneficial for you and your image, or the image of yourself? It's hard to tell the truth. It's hard. Especially when it is a situation like this where people have already moved on from it. To come back and tell the truth might just rip the band-aid off and just start that whole process all over again. And yes, it's going to be starting the process over and building it off of truth and building real healing, but it's still painful nonetheless. So yeah, it's still pain either way. So it just is going to come down on which one is more valuable to you, your peace of mind or the life that you've built. If you're doing it for yourself, if you're doing it for the other people involved, that also is about what you value there. Do you value them in their friendship or the relationship that you have with them? Because I hear that you are in a space where you want to build better and longer lasting relationships that are not just based off of like transactions and all that sort of stuff. And it sounds to me like that. And so, yeah, you're looking let me not say this as a statement. It seems to me like you're looking for deeper connections with people, and this specific truth or this specific lie has cascaded into more areas of your life, and it's weighing on you. So feels like you should, to me at least, it feels like you should consider just ripping the foundations out from under everything you've built, because that foundation is bound to crumble either way, it not being built off or on the truth. It's bound to crumble anyway. So you choose whether you're going to be the catalyst of that crumbling, or you're just gonna wait for it to catastrophically crumble on its own and catch you unawares. And likely even destroy any hope or chance that you had of repairing it. It's like a demolition. You could either have a disaster that demolishes the building and then it's uncontrolled and it knocks over the buildings next to it and it knocks over the power lines and everything like that. Or you could hire a demolition company that comes in and makes sure your building, at least if they're professionals, they will make sure. And makes sure that your building falls away from other buildings and falls away from power lines and important things that should be preserved. So it's like that also with telling the truth in these relationships. Do you want a demolition team to come in and demolish it professionally and make sure things that need to be kept safe are kept safe? Or do you let it somehow one day just come out on its own and catastrophically destroy absolutely everything that you would have built and that you value? It sounds like you value. So it's one of two ways it's going to go. It's either it's going to be demolished by you or it's going to be demolished by time. You know, they say time heals all wounds, but it doesn't only do that. Time also erodes all things. It really does. It erodes all things. And some erosion is beautiful because it unveils the outer layer of, unveils. It removes completely the outer layer and unveils the essence of something. You know, like think of why buildings of antiquity are so impressive. It's in the fact that they've withstood the test of time. It's like you look at their bricks and you can tell that these are not brand new, and you can almost smell the souls of those who have walked by it. I am getting a little too deep here, but catch my drift. You know, time, in as much as it heals all wounds, it also erodes. It erodes all things. Was I talking? I'm really depending on this Zoom, and it's not Zoom. But anyway, yeah, that was our Truthful Tuesday today. I was told yesterday that, hey, what you did with Mind Map Monday wasn't fair. Why was it so short and all of that? I was recovering, guys. I showed up. I know it was short, but I showed up. I'm trying to get everything back on track now. And I'm going to continue to show up like I said when I started this. Whether the wheels are flying off and there's fireballs flying and there's assassins chasing me, Jason Statham style, and I'm getting shot at, boop, 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 I'm going to show up, okay? And that's what that was. That's what yesterday was. I was in shambles because of Sunday. Sunday went by amazingly, according to me at least. So if you managed to come out and join us, thank you so much. I can't thank you enough in words. We are looking to do it again this month. Hopefully it's going to be on a Sunday towards the end of the month. So announcing that date very soon. Hopefully you can come out and join us and have a great time with us. Share some music and share some of our experiences. And we jammed. We literally just jammed. We wrote a song about cheese fingers, like, it was a great time. It was a great time, and I appreciate every single one who decided to come and share a cup of coffee, cup of coffee, a cup of coffee with us, and just shared music and yeah, bless up. Really, I appreciate you. Yeah, we're still working towards September and getting that date together and on fire and blowing up. So yeah, come join us there and prepare for that. These links that I keep promising, 1st of May, which is tomorrow, I believe. We're jumping right in with a new way of doing things. We're going to professionalize the space a little bit more and just make everything cleaner and yeah, hopefully take it to the next level and continue to grow and promote this space. Thank you very much if you've joined me on today's Truthful Tuesday. See you in tomorrow's Word Wednesday, and we're going to be sharing tomorrow on. I'm gonna let you find out tomorrow. Okay, join us tomorrow to have a piece of inspiration for us to go through and just hopefully get us through this month. I might stick to the Bible on Wednesdays. I might just stick to the Bible. Yes, I'm gonna draw from absolutely everywhere else, but I might join me and sticking with me through and through. All right, I feel like we're back. We are. So yeah, I was just saying my goodbyes and letting you know that I appreciate you because you are the superstar of this space. And as always, adios, adieu, and to God. I don't know if that I don't know. Wait, I don't know if they said it because adios, to God translates directly. I'm translating this directly. That's the whole thing. Adieu and adios, and in English, I don't know if that's to God be the glory or something like that. I don't know, but it means peace, deuces, adieu.